glad to stand up here to address us and to share my experience and some success strategy with those of us who are here, the participants, and even those who are attending. I'm glad, first of all, I must record my appreciation to have been invited for this show. I only would have wished to write my profile or what I could customize for the audience. I am a social entrepreneur, and I discovered my passion for what I like, and I've been able to translate that into income generating business. Although as a social entrepreneur, I use my income back into the social venture I have identified, which is inspiring young people to become positive, contributing global citizens. I do that under the umbrella of Sena World, an organization I founded by the acronyms from the first two letters of my name, Sankun Muyo Eric, bringing forth Sena, which is positive mental health or behavioral health, or the absence of mental disorders. I am glad to have these few minutes to talk about what matters the most, and it is summarized into three basic aspects. You can call them MDE. Letter M for motivation, letter D for discipline, and letter E for excellence. So I want to leave you with MDE. Can we all say MDE? MDE. Yes, MDE. That's the summary of my talk. So M for motivation. I think that for us, the Shirlma show is awaiting for excellence. It's expecting excellence. And on the panel, there are so many excellent people. I was kind of elated when I saw my brother walk in. The last judge was presented. He's so creative, dynamic, and I admire him, and the others. I've not known the others so well, but I'm sure coming to the Shirlma show means that there is some success story going on. And we all who are here, I'm sure the Shirlma show is going to get us from where we are to probably the right direction, and we are going to achieve our objectives. We just need to have the right motivation. You should be able to have a passion, discover a passion. There is an oil well around your life. There is something that once your pipe will get into it, you are going to have the black gold of our time. With ICT, everything can be the black gold that is dug under oceans, on the seabed. You don't need to be a petrochemical engineer to be the richest man in the world nowadays. You have your own black gold. You have something that is lying dormant in you. And how do you get to know that? If many young people are just like, I don't know, they are passionate about what doesn't matter, and what really matters, they are not very passionate about. And if you see a young man silent somewhere, there is something wrong with that young man. The young man is either ashamed of something, guilty of something, or just behaving themselves and not wanting to give out who they really are. Young people are by default not silent. That's why when they leave from such a show and they go out into another place, you see their energy. But what if you could live your life at an amplitude that is very contagious, positively contagious, and very attractive onto others? That's what I call passion. What makes your heart beat? What are you very concerned about? For the contestants, if you are contesting with a domain which is not your passion, sooner or later it will show up. Why? With motivation, with passion, with the discovery of purpose, you have an idea of your destination. Many things align. So you need to be able to discover that. And how do you get to know what you should be focused on? Sometimes the problems around you, the lack of a certain service in a community, the complaints that people give about. I am running a recent program called Never. All of us have a Never. Well, this is a plus for the women, because all mothers should be valued. And I kept on seeing the gap that is created between children and parents. So I'm bringing up a program to help young people celebrate their mothers, and I call it the Neville program. The NA for my mother's name, the V for virtue, E for excellence, and L for leadership, Neville. And calling people out, they can understand the vision, they can register, and we can do the activities and inspire people. That's what I'm passionate about, and that will lead me till, in fact, there is no retirement for me. But what follows that strictly is the D for discipline. You can be motivated. There are so many motivational speakers who can cause you to carry La Valence on your head and go to the ocean. Yes, you'll be fueled up and you use your energy. But once you're not disciplined, you may even leave the La Valence on the way and then stroll to the ocean empty-handed. Many of us start ventures like a sprint, forgetting that it could be a marathon. It's a long haul. You should be ready for the ups and the downs. So with discipline, you're going to be resilient. You're going to bounce back. When Corona comes and everything is grounded and your pepper is waiting for you, you are going to sit back with the discipline, with the energy, and bounce back at the right time. Motivation is good, but many people have realized that discipline is even better. We should be disciplined. And even when you have not discovered what you should be motivated about, a life of discipline is very important. The barriers, the laws that cause us not to do everything we want, the delayed gratification. You like chocolate, you like the girls, you like the boys, you like to be bare body, you like to be half dressed, you like to sleep on the beach, and you are a future diplomat. Well, you should be able to, you are everyone on social media, and you are an FBI Secret Service agent, and you are so open and your life is so exposed. We need to be disciplined. So certain activities we should be motivated about call for certain disciplines. Many of us don't want to be disciplined. Any rule we find, we just want to break them. But we should be disciplined. Motivation is wonderful. I will get the 1 million. I'm ready for it. But discipline will prove you out. Discipline will squeeze you, and the juice that is in you will show up. And whatever tests you around, the traps, the little things that are placed around your path to like derail you, with discipline you are going to travel through. I hope that helps. Hello? Are we together? And to end up with excellence, you cannot be motivated for something and you have been disciplined, practicing the disciplines of that domain, and then you show up for the shirlma show and you are not noticed. Excellence is very important. As one who talks publicly, I try to upgrade myself. I try to be excellent. The accountability and sustainability we have mentioned, those are aspects of excellence. And the key evaluation that will be done today, I'm sure, it's my first edition being here, it's about excellence. How excellent is this person, or how promising is this candidate going to be excellent? And for those who are in software engineering, like my brother just mentioned, you must be excellent. The market is tough, the competition is tight, but excellence makes the difference. We sometimes build our lives on mediocrity, perhaps by the way we have been mentored. The idea of mentorship is very important. But excellence. And how can you start practicing excellence even right away? Please look for opportunities to serve. When you serve free of charge, when you look for some people to talk to free of charge, when you come to a place like this and you serve, you go an extra mile. What took me to, I am a state alumnus with the very part of the prestigious programs, I'm proud of that. And it graciously came to me, and the details could be left out, but the summary is that there was a program like this, and I just served. I helped someone carry things, and she asked me, do you want to travel to the US? Just like that. And I leaned on my chair and made as if I didn't hear the question. And my heart was, and from there to other things, other networks, other great people. So where you are right now, just greet the person by your side with a smile. Forget about the tension, serve, be open. Just turn to your neighbor and say hello with a smile. Offer a smile. Yes. So that's the summary of what I can say within the time limit I have. Those of us who talk on and on, but let's respect the time allocated for us. Please have some motivation about what you have born and packaged. For those who belong to the religious circle, and we cannot ignore that in Africa, because Africa has been noted as a very religious continent. So if you want to touch or reach out to people and you ignore religion, you may be scratching them where it's not itching. So those who are in religious circles, you have things like spiritual gifts, you have things like talents, you have things like divine abilities and natural abilities. We can convert those things to market, we can take them to the market. We can convert them into employability skills. And like I mentioned the other time, those who say they have faith, why are you not an entrepreneur with the great faith you have? With the faith you have, you can pioneer, break new grounds by that faith. Those who know how to talk to others and maybe bring converts, why not a social marketer? Why not a social network or a network marketer? You could be one, and you could sell your products with a network of customers. You could have a wonderful supply without any schooling. Well, I'm not downgrading schooling, but we have a self-taught software engineer, and many people are self-taught in their domains. With YouTube and many other resources with the ICTs, we can break new grounds. We can become excellent with some discipline in our lives. And by the time the Shirlma show is opening up for the next set of contestants, there will be a very tight competition. I'm sure by that time, there will be 10 million for 10 participants, for 10 contestants. That will be a great thing for all of us. And we'll all just come for confirmation, and we'll all go back. I'm sure I'm preparing my team for the next set too, and the judges for the next year or the next edition, please be ready to do a very difficult task. And so those who are hoping to sign up next year, is going to even be tougher. As Shirley takes this organization up, I'm sure it's gaining value, gaining reputation, and please build on excellence. Build on excellence. Build on excellence. Thank you very much.